sometimes too in Pandas, you may want to rename columns. All right. Now this column here, this name here, it's very long, so I would like to shorten it a bit. So I'll use this to show you how to rename a column or columns. Now for renaming columns, it's simple and straightforward. You need to first create a dictionary. All right. Okay, and by the way, I have also covered the dictionary data type in detail in other tutorials. So if you want to know what dictionaries are and how you can manipulate them, check the description, you'll find links to videos. All right, so just take note of that. Okay, now let's do this. So first of all, you need to have a dictionary. You need to create it. So I can just say new names, or you can even say name dict. Any approach is fine. I mean, just know the name that you want. Okay, I'll say new names equals, and I'll bring my curly brackets. This is used to represent a dictionary. All right, so for dictionary, it's key value pair. So you put the old name first. Okay, this is the old name. And then you bring your colon and you bring the new name. Let's say new name is CA score, like this, or let's say CK underscore score. It's going to be the new name. So the old name and then the new name. And so what happened is that Pandas will take a look at the table, look at the column with this name, and then since we are familiar with the dictionary, it takes a look at the dictionary and then it can now get the value, the corresponding value for that name, and then change it for us. That's what it does. So old name first and then new name second, like this. Okay. Or if you're also not sure, let me just show another one here. For beginners, you can just define it here, old name. And then you bring your old name, new name, CK score, and then in your dictionary, new names or name dicts, or you can say name dicts. You bring your curly brackets, and you can say old name, new name. Okay, that will also work fine for you. Okay, but I know my way around, so I'll just use this way. And I think this one is also straightforward, so you can just put it this way, right? So there's it. So we first have to create this dictionary first. So let's create it. And then let's just type it, new names, to get it. So that's there. And then we can feed this to the data frame. So we can just do this. Let's try it here. We can just say df.rename. And then in it, I will specify the dictionary, which is now new names, right? So here, if you have not created a dictionary, then you can just paste it here like this. Okay, and that will also run for you. Okay, that will be done. That's, I'll just, anyway, let's just try it like this first, and then you can try the other one. So you can just paste it like this, that will work. And then when you come here, comma, and you say access equals 1. Okay, so this is similar to the drop function. So if you are dropping columns, it's access equals 1. If you are renaming, the df of rename access is also 1. All right, so let's execute this command. All right, so now if you look at what has happened, you see that what? That column has been renamed. So we have CK underscore score. All right. Of course, this is just to display what will happen. So if you do a df, you get the original name back. Okay, so you can assign it to another operation. You can use the in place equals true to make the change persistent. All right. So you can do it that way. You can also add multiple entries. So if you have a dictionary, if you want to add another entry, it's a comma, and then you bring your old name, colon, new name. You can bring another comma, and bring others as well. All right, so the dictionary, it doesn't have to contain just one record. You can add more records as you see fit, or put the records or the columns that you want to rename in the dictionary, and then after that you can call them like this. That also works, new names. All right, you can also do it this way, and this time, because we already have a dictionary, we just have to say new names like this. Okay, and that will run. So if you have not created a dictionary, then you have to bring the dictionary object there itself. And let's just add it here. Okay, so if you have not created a dictionary, then you can create it directly in it like this. If you have already created this, then new names, you bring it like this. So any of them should be fine. All right. Okay. Now just paste it here. Anyway, the notebook is still available. If you want it, just tell us it was the download link. I repeat, the notebook for this tool is available. So tell us customers to download it. Okay. So let's proceed. So yeah, the notebook will be on my Patreon channel, which has other materials as well. So you can subscribe to the Patreon channel and get materials, okay, exclusive materials for your activities. Okay.